Good afternoon, this is Rene Ruiz. I'm with Nationwide Purchase Loans, and today I want to explain to you how to calculate a blended interest rate. Now, this is relevant because rates have been climbing and are still climbing. Meanwhile, people have really low interest rates that they got when they refinanced their mortgages during COVID, and they really just don't want to give them up. And fact is, there's a calculation you can use to determine when it's time to give up those rates. If you have credit cards, if you have the need for secondary financing and you're looking at taking an 11% rate, it might actually make sense to refinance. And I want to teach you how to determine the right time. Before I go into that, I want to share why I put this video together, and it has to do with all the headlines I keep seeing. And I've been seeing these for a while, year and a half or so. Credit card balances hit new peak. Consumer debt just hit a collective 17 trillion. Dropping stats about the state of debt in America. I mean, these are meant to grab your attention, but there's clearly a pattern, and it was exacerbated by COVID. The fact that interest rates went so low during that time frame means a lot of people went and borrowed. And now, as the government is actively raising rates to try to slow down the economy, people are borrowing even more because they can't make ends meet. So, I want to teach you the calculation that hopefully you'll never have to use, but that you will understand and know how to use if you do. First, you have to calculate the amount of interest that you are paying per loan. And you do that by multiplying the loan balance on each loan by the respective interest rate. Once you're done, you add all of those numbers up. That gives you the total interest you're paying on all of your debts as a dollar amount. Then you add up your balances, and at the end, you divide the total interest by the total balances, and that gives you your blended interest rate. I went ahead and created a spreadsheet that does the work for you. So for those of you that are interested, send me an email, homeloans@rene-ruiz.com, and I will send back that spreadsheet. Just put in the subject line or somewhere in the body of the email that's what you're looking for. Here's example number one. We have a $600,000 mortgage at 2.875. $100,000 mortgage at 14%, and then 3 credit cards ranging from 19 to 26%. My calculator came up with a blended rate of 6.262%. Right now, the rates are somewhere around 7.5%, so I can't say that I would recommend in this scenario that someone refinance, but I would have last year had I known the rates would be where they are now. Example number two, same almost everything. The mortgage balance is the only thing that has changed. I lowered it from 600,000 to 200,000, and I did it because I wanted to show you that your mortgage balance makes a huge difference. Again, nothing else changed, and you can see that the blended interest rate in this example went up to 9.899%. If this is you and you have a small mortgage relative to the other debts you have, you probably shouldn't hang on to that first at 2.8. You should probably refinance. It'll lower your monthly payments, and it'll save you money on interest over the long run. Example number three, no credit cards. Someone has a $200,000 mortgage at 2.875 and they need to take cash out, $400,000 for a project. Doesn't matter what it's for. Maybe they're going to build an ADU, maybe they're going to buy another home. It doesn't matter. If they were to take that new loan, they would get 11%. And their blended interest rate would be 8.292%. If that individual were to take out a first mortgage for $600,000 with enough equity, the rate would be somewhere in the mid sevens. And fact is, in this circumstance, I would recommend a refinance. Thank you everybody for watching. If you can think of any other topics you want us to cover, please send me an email and I'll put the video together for you. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and make it a great day.